Hi, I'm Mike Newell, and we're getting ready for the miniature horse show competition. With us, Sally Blount. Sally, what makes this a unique event?
Well, you know, the miniatures, as per their name, are very, very tiny, and people kind of think of them as playthings. Now they get to see that they're real little horses. There's a really long history of the miniature horses. In the 17th century, they were in the royal courts, and we know this because they're seen there in paintings and tapestries.
Let's talk to one of the judges about the competition.
The horse is really a reflection of how the driver's working with them by rein, and the communication between the driver and the horse is sometimes nonverbal, just in the way the hands are set with the reins and the bit.
Here's a look now at the youth costume class.
This is great fun for both the adults and the kids.
Oh, there's big competition in the youth costume class. As a matter of fact, it's kind of a neat class to judge, because you have all these individuals coming in with dressing up their horses, and we kind of look at, geez, how's the interaction with the horse, with the costume, and the amount of work that the costume took for the individual to put together to come out in the ring.
There are two judges for the miniature horse show, and they will be designated as Judge A and Judge B.
And here's a look at the final results for the youth costume class. Here's a look now at the open country pleasure driving class for horses 32 to 38 inches in height.
You'll notice in the miniature horses the great variation of color and color combinations.
We spoke with the other judge in this event.
As far as the judging of a pleasure class or any of the classes, we have a set guidelines in our AMHR rule book. So you have to know that they have a walk, an extended trot, and a pleasure trot, country western pleasure trot, all the different gaits. And it also will tell you about the horses, how much action they're supposed to have. Some classes, they're penalized if they have overaction in their front legs. So yes, there are given sets of rules that they have to follow.
And here's a look at the final results for the open country pleasure driving class. And here's a look at the amateur pleasure driving class.
This little horse gives great pleasure to a whole lot of people.
The pleasure driving class is a class that shows a horse that should be a pleasure to drive. What I look for is a horse that is on the bit but not overly on the bit, nice movement, some action in the front legs, nice hock action, so they're moving off the rear end, and they're just giving you that nice pleasurable drive.
And here's a look at the final results for the amateur pleasure driving class. And congratulations to all of our State Fair winners.